Yes, hello. Down at my mum's house. I was here in this same spot exactly 1 year ago, and I have found a nightmare spider down there.
Warning, this video contains graphic images of a giant deadly spider. This is one of the scariest redback spiders I've ever found.
Well, like history repeating itself, there's a giant female redback spider at my mum's place. This spider is very alive. These are nocturnal spiders, and I'm going to show you the elaborate web that she set up to catch her prey, which is quite amazing. By shining a light along the ground here, you can see the web traverses between the wall and the floor. There is lots of web here. Redback spiders make very messy webs, and that's the way she catches her prey. That very small spider there could be the male of this species. It is much smaller than the female, but I'll need the spider experts to confirm that for me. She's very large. She may be just about to lay eggs, and I can see that she's been very busy eating all sorts of things, and I think if I reach in there for tweezers, I think that's a spider that she's eaten there, something else there she's been cleaning up. She knows I'm here. If I give her a poke and a prod, she doesn't like it. I'm just trying to get her to display her beautiful red back, which is why they're called redback spiders. They are sort of like black widows. I think they're very similar, in fact. They're sort of very scary looking spiders. They do kill, and they give a very nasty bite. They are not ones to play with, and they somehow survive in very cold temperatures these days. Normally with these spiders, you'll find them in the warmer parts of the house. They like the sun, they like the heat, but they can also survive through winter, which is perplexing a lot of people. They're found in very cold climates now. Well, I've got a bit of a treat for her. I've got a couple of treats actually. Got a cricket here, try and get the cricket into the web, and we'll just see exactly what happens. What's your money on, the cricket or the redback? Now, cricket has to play a game. If it moves, well, the spider's going to realise it's there. What would you do? Redback spiders are nocturnal spiders. This spider might be a bit scared of the lights. Well, she's making some tentative moves here. I'm not exactly sure how these spiders operate. Our cricket friend isn't that far from her now. It's just down here. Ooh, boy, oh boy. I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be in a cricket situation. No way. I'll be honest here, I've not seen one which has got a back on it that size. That is a scary one. I don't know what she knows and what she doesn't know what's in a web. She's probably very disturbed that I'm here looking at her, and she's probably being very cautious of all the lights around her. Oh yeah, she's just above that cricket now. Put it this way, she's not speeding down for a bite. She seems more perplexed with web repair than taking a bite of the cricket, which is confusing me. Maybe there you can start to see her beautiful large red back. Okay, she's getting quite close to the cricket now. If I was that cricket there, I wouldn't move an inch, because that's what's right next to me. And strangely, she seems not interested at all in that cricket. Just try and grab this cricket here. It's actually not moving much at all, is it? It's probably very scared. I'd be scared. And I'll just see if it'll feed to this spider. I don't think the spider's really that interested. Which has actually got me quite perplexed. But there's some spider expert out there who understands why this is going on like this. Mind you, now she's got my tweezers, which I don't quite like, because these can give a very nasty bite. I'll be honest here, I'm pretty sure she's about to lay her egg sac. She's massive. I've never seen them like that before. I don't want this thing breeding in my mum's place, so you know what? I'm going to deal with it. Normal people may use a product like that to control these sorts of dangerous spiders, but I saw a comment on a recent spider video that aerosol deodorant is a perfect spider killer. I know there'll be some people that say, oh Leo, it's a beautiful thing and all the rest of it. I've got no time for these things. I don't like the fact that they just keep coming back. As foolish as this sounds, it's a wave the bag on, and what I'm going to use as spider control is Rexona For Men. And what I might do before I spray is I'll tease her onto the ground. I think I could deal with her on the ground better than up hiding in that part of the wall. Come on, down you come, dearie. One last hurrah. Well, there she is on the ground. Notice how slow she is. Remember the one last year was very, very sprightly, and now she's going to climb the wall again. I'd better deal with her before she's more trouble. Well, I've never used deodorant as spider control. Let's see if it works, as the person on YouTube told me. Here we go. And they told me it kills spiders really fast. Let's see if it's true. Well, I can tell you one thing, she's smelling a lot better already, and we can see her beautiful redback there. But I can't see any movement, but she might be playing dead. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think she's knocked out. I think she was just playing dead. It's part of a self-defense mechanism. Now, the person told me, one of the comments on YouTube in a previous spider video, that aerosol deodorant knocks spiders out instantly. Well, that myth is busted. That's the trouble with online. Sometimes the comments don't really mean a thing. Let's try some more. Okay, that was a good blast. Oh yeah, right. And away she goes. Look at her, stronger than ever. It's doing nothing to her. I don't think that spray has any effect on her. Mind you, her back legs are dragging a bit, but I can't see her balling up and keeling over, can you? Well, I've got the bag on with me. It is a surface spray. Let's give her a spray of that one. Well, there she is crawling up to a little hidey hole. The funny thing is that other smaller spider that I thought was the male, I haven't seen it. I hope it hasn't crawled up my leg. Okay, here we're going to try and shoot it. Okay, fire. It is a surface spray, that's why it's looking a bit Gumby. Now, will she pull out of that one? I don't know what's inside insecticides that affect spiders, but I've got a strange feeling she's not looking that happy now. Yes, I don't think she'll be crawling up the wall again. Spider sprays work, aerosols, deodorant for men don't. I think she's history. I mean, it's sort of sad, but I don't want this thing down at my mum's house. I can't stand redback spiders. Okay, coming with the tweezers, I'm pretty sure she's not playing dead or anything. She is properly dead. Okay, a little bit of life left in her, but I tell you what, she's not going to be doing any more wall crawling. And I'm absolutely certain that this spider, oh my goodness me, I'm certain that it would have had eggs and stuff inside her. I know, though, the cricket fans, I'll come and save Mrs. Cricket and we'll send her out to nature. There we go, we'd hate to see Mrs. Cricket have a hard time. Away you go, back to nature. Yes, very much history repeating itself. Exactly the same spot last year. There was a nasty, far more energetic redback there. Must be the perfect spot for them to set up their web. The right temperature, the right sort of prey. And the more I look around my mum's garage here, it's actually a little bit scary. You start to see more and more things that would be the perfect sort of spider homes. I think I can see spider nests and things down there. If I look up on the door here, I definitely can see more spider webs, very scary spider webs. But on the flip side of that, look up here, there's wasp activity up there. Right in the middle of the screen is a wasp nest, which is good to see. Wasps are my friends in spider control, I can tell you. And if I go along here, there's all sorts of webs against the back of this door, which gets very hot. This is on the western side of my mum's house. There's all sorts of dead spiders around too, which I'm not sure what that's telling me. Great big web up there. It's just the perfect spot for the redback spiders in this hot sort of environment. I think there looks very nasty. And look at that right there in the middle of the screen. One dead spider. Spiders eat spiders, aren't they nasty critters? And what I taught myself in this video was, well, the hogwash that men's deodorant kills spiders instantly is absolute hogwash. Spider sprays kill spiders, and I might spray some of this around right now. This might look messy, but I think it's going to bring a whole bunch of spiders out running for their lives. And hopefully I'll try and break the cycle of what the spiders have been doing. Because from what I can see, trying to control spiders is virtually near impossible. And there's just certain spiders that I just do not want around. Redback spiders is definitely one of them. Nasty critters indeed, nasty, nasty critters. I'll just stand back and let that spray do its thing. It is a little bit stinky. Now the other good thing that I do all the time around my home, and I'm doing it right now, is I use one of these cobweb brushes or whatever they're called, brooms. And that's where that redback was, and there's that big web that she had there. Get rid of all of that. The spider spray didn't really have any spiders running for their lives, but I like to just get rid of all the cobwebs and spider evidence that's lingering around here. I might have cleaned up the wasps as well by accident, but hey, just a casualty of war, isn't it? Yeah, I think a lot to do with spider control is making it very hard for them to live, and maybe sooner or later they get the message, but I'll tell you what, they can be very, very persistent, very persistent. The amazing redback spider, exported all over the world from Australia, so often underneath shipping containers. They do bite people. You have to be fairly unlucky to get a bite from one of those guys. They can get you in the webbing of your hand. If they get into a gardening glove or something, you put the glove on, there's a fair chance they're going to get you. It has been some time since someone's died from a bite of one of those guys, because there's good anti-venom now, but they will make you very, very sick. I think there was a problem in Japan, and they were wondering, well, how does this spider survive the Japanese winter? And that's been the mystery of this spider. It's sort of morphed into a bit of a super spider. In Australia, the one thing I will say is I've seen them so often in domestic areas, and I sort of understand where the web is, and I like the warm side of the house, and I love metal tins and 44-gallon drums and things like that. But I've never seen one in nature. If I go in for a bushwalk or anything, I just don't see redback spiders. I see plenty of other spiders, but as for the redbacks missing in action, maybe you can tell me where to find them out in nature. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. Aerosol deodorant does not kill spiders instantly, as that YouTuber told me, and if I remember the person's name, I'll put it up as a thing in this video. As always, and I'm choking on the spider spray here, thanks for watching and bye for now.
Oh.